Hello and welcome to Andertons TV. My name's Jack, and despite being very ill, my spirits have been lifted, and at the great generosity shown by a lovely chap, I'm going to get it in straight away, Andrew Kinch with a K. He's a lucky chap that pre-ordered one of these, and this is actually his keyboard. He's a customer at Andertons. He's been very generous and allowed us to have a quick fiddle on it. So before it goes out to Andrew, thanks again, I'm just going to do a quick play through the oscillators. We're going to listen to the waveforms, sweep some knobs, sweep some filters, because there's some great videos already online where people have explained the kind of provenance of this keyboard. I'm really not going to go into it, I'm just going to start hitting some keys. So this is just one oscillator on a saw wave. Cool, so saw wave. I'm going to start at the left. This is a triangle. Triangle and sawtooth mixed together, I think. Back to that saw wave. I don't know if that's coming through, but it sounds luscious in the room. Sounds luscious. I've got a Danishman crawling about on the floor, but that's exciting. You'll never even see it, but I saw it. Right, square wave. Go back to the saw. Cool. And then these are various types of square waves. So let's have a listen to these. This one's a wide rectangle. That's a narrow rectangle. It's so fun, isn't it, synthesizers. Not like guitar, you know, where you make music. We're just talking about rectangles, but I must say it sounds pretty stellar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start at the left again. This is one oscillator, and we'll stay in the 16 footage. So this is a triangle, and we're going to sweep the filter. Oh, I can't. I'm going to do it on a saw wave. Creamy, it feels great, feels expensive. Right, probably more expensive after Brexit. So that's full. I'm going to put a little bit of filter emphasis, otherwise known as resonance, so let's do it. Let's crank that sh*. Cool, so that's what happens when you do that. I mean, very famous, as you know, if you're looking at this, you know, the filter's such an important part of the mini Moog sound. And it's just so beautiful to sit in front of. That's the one thing I've got to say, is that I've watched quite a few videos on it and the craftsmanship, and they're trying to put across how much effort they've gone into it. And it feels, I've been lucky enough to be behind a couple of the real old ones, and it really feels great being in front of it. There's some little things that are so authentic, like the pitch bend. Have you ever seen me play keyboard before? I essentially can't play without a pitch bend lever. And today I've been scuppered because the pitch bend hasn't got, you can hear it. Does that movement, but it's not sprung loaded. So anyway, so no pitch bend licks from me. It's probably been saved. That bull. Right, cool. So that's a wide open saw wave, oscillator one. Let's flick the, I mean, that's in the room, that's gone so low that the speaker can't even take it. We've heard one oscillator on its own, went through the different waves. I'm going to bring in the second oscillator now. Let's have a listen to just the first one again. One saw wave, let's put the second one on. 2, 1. 2. Cool, yeah, fat as hell. Oh, so nice playing with that. Okay, that's 2. Let's detune that second one a bit. Cool, that's just playing around with what octave the second oscillator's in. That's the classic sound, just detuning one of the other waveforms. So that's bang in tune, should be. Go a bit flatter. Cool, jazz, instant jazz, that turn of a knob. Right, so we got that second oscillator. I want to hear, so the classic Moog bass sound would be a couple of those like slightly detuned and down there, so probably a little bit too much there. Sounds like a jet engine in this. Great. Right. The third oscillator on the original Mini Moog, you couldn't use as a sound source. You could only use it to modulate. Right, here we go. Dangerous. So that's 2, 1, 2. Ah! That sounds great. I'm staying on the saw wave because it just sounds great. Let's go for, if you're a synth bass player and you're playing modern music, you might want a kind of sine wavy thing. You're in the club, you know. So let's put a bit of the filter in there to make it a bit more pronounced. So cool, that's there. It's got this lovely waveform, which is a triangle and sawtooth in one. So just a little bit more to it than that. Just a little bit more present. So if you were playing synth bass, you wanted to cut a little bit, that's great. No presets on here as well, just, you know, it's old school, so it really encourages you to get in there and fiddle with it. It feels gorgeous. Let's put this 3. Great. I mean, I'm not going to go too much further into it. I just want to say thanks again to Andrew for letting us have a play. And as I said, have a look on the description we've got in below. We've got the product description, which will get super geeky. But I just wanted to express the excitement we feel when we touch mini Moogs in Guildford in England. Does anyone else, do you want to come touch the mini Moog?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, come on, mate.
I'm not good at touching mini Moogs.
You're great at touching mini Moogs. It does look good though, doesn't it?
It looks lovely. It's beautiful.
Danish Pete approved. Thanks again, Andrew, and thanks again for bearing with me. All the best.
You know how you can tell this joke? You know how you make a triangle into a square?
How?
You shave it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, right, okay.